In a world where everyone is chasing attention, the Stoic man does something different. He doesn't beg for validation. He doesn't chase approval. And he certainly doesn't sacrifice his dignity just to keep someone in his life. While others run after attention like thirsty travelers in a desert, the Stoic walks calmly, knowing that his value does not come from anyone else's recognition. This mindset is rare, but once you understand it, your entire life changes. Today's world trains people to chase likes, chase messages, chase attention. If someone doesn't reply quickly, people panic. If someone loses interest, they feel worthless. But the Stoics understood something profound thousands of years ago. Your peace should never depend on someone else's behavior. Epictetus once taught that we cannot control external events, but we can control our reaction to them. And that single idea separates the calm mind from the desperate one. When someone begs for attention, what are they really saying? They are saying, "My happiness depends on you." And when you give someone that level of control, you give away your power. The Stoic refuses to do this. Not because he is cold, not because he lacks emotions, but because he understands that self-respect is more valuable than temporary approval. Marcus Aurelius ruled one of the most powerful empires in history. Yet in his private writings, he constantly reminded himself of one simple truth: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Think about that. The most powerful man in Rome didn't believe power meant controlling people. He believed power meant controlling himself. That is Stoicism. And this philosophy applies to every part of life. Relationships, work, friendships, even your own thoughts. Most people react immediately. They argue when they feel disrespected. They chase when they feel ignored. They panic when they feel uncertain. But the Stoic pauses. That pause creates space. And inside that space, there is wisdom. Instead of reacting emotionally, the Stoic observes the situation calmly. He asks himself, "Is this worth my energy?" Most of the time, the answer is no. There is something powerful about a calm person. When everyone else is emotional, the calm person stands out. When everyone else is chasing, the person who focuses on their own path becomes intriguing. This is why emotional control often creates respect. Not because you demand it, but because people sense the quiet strength behind your behavior. Rejection is something everyone fears, but the Stoic sees rejection differently. If someone walks away, it simply means your paths were never meant to align. Nothing more, nothing less. The Stoic does not try to force connection. He accepts reality as it is. And then he moves forward with dignity. Because forcing someone to stay in your life is not love. It is dependency. Confidence does not come from external approval. It comes from internal discipline. From keeping promises to yourself. From improving your skills. From developing a strong mind. Every time you wake up early when you didn't want to, every time you finish a difficult task, every time you control an emotional reaction, you build a stronger version of yourself. That is real confidence. The Stoic does not spend his life trying to impress others. Instead, He focuses on becoming the best version of himself. He builds knowledge. He builds strength. He builds discipline. And slowly, over time, something interesting happens. People begin to respect him naturally, not because he demanded it, but because he earned it through his actions. So remember this: a Stoic man never begs. He does not chase people who don't value him. He does not sacrifice his dignity for temporary attention. Instead, he builds something far more powerful: a mind that cannot be shaken, a character that cannot be manipulated, and a life guided by purpose rather than desperation. Because when you master your mind, you no longer need to chase respect. Respect finds you. If you want more about it, subscribe the channel and comment. I'm done chasing her.